Like,
Sure.
Oh, I could tell you stories about being in the Concorde where, yeah. It's terrifying, but you get there in so short a time.
Okay, so we got a crepe wide leg crop pant, which doesn't even say the best part of this pant is the lace border trim. This is gorgeous.
I know.
Especially if you just picked up on that a la modal top.
Yes, but
i.e.
this
the one
fabric,
Isaac was
oof.
gushing over. Because look at the pink flooring now
darling,
with this pant. That's a fantastic outfit. That's called Passion Pink.
That is good too. Pink with that pool.
I love pool greens with pinks.
Me too, and especially when it has a little pink
like
in
that
it,
flamingo
so
kind of color with the pink.
Now these pants are beyond with the lace
Passion
trim.
Pink.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
A little bit of a wider leg, not the widest leg in the world, as you will see.
Medium camel and
really
pitch
good. And then if
black.
you get these in black, and you wear this with like a little,
gorgeous.
you know, nothing. The shoe can be like, the shoe can be just a little kitten heel, like a
sandal.
even just a little satin slingback or something with that. You are literally going to like a wedding, a nighttime wedding.
Yes.
I am not kidding. Some lace top with some incredible little shoe with a pearl on it or something.
I mean, the lace is just exquisite. The pant leg, it's more relaxed. I wouldn't say wide,
No,
like it's voluminous.
Not wide. It's relaxed.
I think it's a really pretty relaxed.
It's like a trouser.
But yes.
Yeah.
I say trouser, and my kids are like, nobody says trouser, Mom.
Well, unless you live in England, and
Isaac
they call
just said
everything,
trouser.
like if you have skinny pants, they still call them trousers.
That's what I'm going to tell my kids, because they're fascinated with London.
Tell them. Oh, well, tell them. And every pair of pants in London is called trousers.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, and now, but this has this little lace trim, and it's this incredible fabric. And I tell you, it looks so much like a woven. It looks like a little woven kind of like either some kind of barathea or some kind of like a silk crepe, like really heavy silk crepe. It has that incredible rich look to it. So when you're wearing it, no one understands that it is literally the stretchiest. I mean, that is such a great stretchy, and it has this kind of like, it's even more than recovery. It's like a kind of recovery that you can literally put that in your luggage. Wait a minute, and you know how, by the way, you know how to pack something, right? Like if you have a pair of pants like this, you fold it in half like that, right? Maybe fold it in half again, and then you've seen this done a million times. You roll it. And so then you're gonna like really avoid any kind of wrinkles, and it just goes in your luggage like that, and then you get there and you do that, and
that's
it's really,
how you pack on the Concorde.
Yeah. Well, yes, indeed. I don't even remember what it was like to check luggage at the. I don't remember that.
Well, remember but years ago there wasn't restrictions on the size that you could bring on the plane, as long as it fit in the. You could bring 2 suitcases.
But it was this tiny little. It wasn't so tiny, but it was skinny. It was like long and skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, like if once we had to go back because they had like problems, and they had to dump all of this fuel over the ocean because it was too heavy to land. I'm telling you, darling. It was all these crazy things.
Things we don't do today.
And once we were landing in London, it was only went to London or Paris. So either you get to London or Paris.
Okay.
And we were landing in London, and it was so windy, and it was so scary. They couldn't land in Heathrow, so we had to land in like this private airport and take like a 2-hour bus to like London.
Okay, your next book. I'm just pitching it now.
Just travels
Stories from the Concorde.
Exactly, stories from the Concorde, I'm telling you.
And it could be all these little mini stories in one.
Exactly.
Because you've got a lot of good stories.
I'm telling you,
okay,
baby.
so this is going to be your pink. It's called, what is it, the Passion Pink. Medium camel, and then we also have pitch black. You probably want to know sizing on this one.
Yeah.
So this pant is an extra small through 5X, so it makes it very easy. Michelle then wears it in, Michelle I believe is the extra small. She's in the small. Okay. So when you saw it on Michelle, she does wear the small.
Gorge.
You do have 30 days. If you get this home and you need to exchange it, you could do that for free. We also have a size chart on QVC.com that will always lead you to the right size.
You know what?
Take your measurements.
Let's just mention that this button is there just for show. It does not function.
Such a show
These
off.
pull on. They have a flat front and this little button, so that if you wanted to tuck something in or half tuck it in. Yeah,
isn't that
it
cool?
looks like it looks like you're wearing something with that fussed with, but you didn't, because the back has this elastic, so you can just pull it on. I'm telling you,
and you can
those
wear a belt
so
if you
smart,
want to. That's the nice thing. You do have belt loops, but the back is that complete elastic band, so it gives you the look of a pull-on pant. But sometimes pull-on pants can read more casual. They lack that structure.
That's so true. And the
them.
fabric looks a little, this is a gorgeous fabric. The other thing about this Marcel, darling, right? You said you're in the small, right? I would say that you look incredible in the small because they look like sort of roomy and elegant in that kind of way. But you could probably be in the extra small too. It's not, again, it's not rocket science. If you like them a little bit, you know, kind of more, you know, like easy, get them a size up, or if you like them smaller, because it's that fabric that will really cover. If you get them like, if she was in the extra small, Marcel, like, might you wear those in extra small or no? Absolutely not. Right? Like you would fit in those. So I'm just saying, you see, you have a little bit of leeway. I mean, obviously order your true size, but I do love the way they look a little larger. And I have to tell you, there's a friend of mine who buys my 24/7 pants, like, you know, like stock. She buys like 10 pairs a season or something like that. And she buys them in a 16. And this woman cannot be a 16. She's like a 12 if she's a, but she just likes them to be full. So she buys them. Yeah, I mean, you know, like you have all kinds of, right? Like no kidding. Especially here, there's a lot of options.
This is Michelle's outfit, but in the neutral. So the pink is darling, but if pink isn't for you.
Oh, the neutral, darling.
That's stunning.
You know what else is good? Wait a minute, where is it? This is very good. The black paisley with the, so
this
good
is
with
a
the lace.
softer way to wear it in spring and summer, but then you want it to feel a little bit more evening.
Yes,
wear it with a black
girl,
pant.
yes. And by
You're
the way,
going to a great show and you want something comfortable to be in the city. You wear
a great
that.
show, darling. Like Death Becomes Her, for
That's
instance.
what I need to see.
You do. You do need to see it.
Growing up, I used to love that movie. I thought it was hilarious.
It's hilarious.
And I watched it on repeat
Well, this is
nonstop.
just a silly, silly show. It's a silly, hilarious show. But I could see you in the theater in this with that blazer, actually.
Because if you're going to make your way into the city, then you also have to stop at like La Durée and get a macaron.
Oh, yes, you
know,
do.
You've got to swing by like some of your favorite sites.
Maybe go to
love
Sardi's
this.
for dinner or something, or Joe Allen's for dinner. But that's a look, you know, that's a look.
It's a fantastic
It's
look.
a fantastic,
And remember, the main story, look, it's the lace trim.
That's true. That's true.
It is going to be a little crop length, so we do have 3 different inseams. The petite's 23 inches, the regular's 25, and then your tall is 27. So because of the hem, you do want, like, you want to show a little bit of that ankle, because then you see that raw finish of the lace, and it looks really good.
Right.
That's how it was designed.
That's how it's designed, and it just gives it that little oomph, that little extra cuteness, that little extra touch of some designer bit of something, so that you're not just in pants, right? You're in a little bit of something, and with a heel or with a little flat, it just goes a little dressier, like you said, for theater or for a dressy dinner, or if you want to really dress it up, go to town.